Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, the Australian bulls returned and quickly left by the exit door after yesterday's advance from 78.55 low reached a high of 79.10 before slipping back underneath the 79 handle. In the short term, the fresh gains will quickly return and now limits to the upside, which could see further weakness towards 78.50. A break beneath there would give further scope to the downside, bringing in a target of 77.55 to 70. With the geopolitical tension between the US and North Korea heightening further, could see further weakness coming through to the Australian dollar as the US dollar strengthens. And with the technical implications in play, does limit the upside today with the resistance holding at 79.0515. I am a little bit concerned about the US dollar, purely for the fact is it's not rebounding as well as it did last Friday. And since then, the market has actually showed little momentum. This in terms has seen Euro respect the level of 116.80 after recording a recent low of 88, with the short-term uptrend holding. Now it looks towards a minor resistance which is holding around 75 on the day, with firmer resistance seen at 118.20.25, and it would need to break there to change the view somewhat to a slightly bullish sentiment. While these levels hold, then I do expect to see weakness to return to 116.80. Now beneath there brings in the next target of 116.20 and the next uptrend which holds at 114.80.90. Further concerns return for the dollar yen as the yen strengthens across the board, and if you look at some of the crosses like euro yen, sterling yen, the market is clearly focusing on a strength to the yen against weaker currencies, and this being the US dollar. The market takes out the support 109.30. In the next 24 hours, I would like to see further support to the downside to imply that this level is clearly broken. Now I'm looking towards 108.65. A break beneath there would give further scope towards 107.40, with the market just breaking beneath this resistance which was broken and now re-challenging and nearly falling beneath there. That would give concern from the technical implications as well that the downside target is 107.40. Now with that being said, if we get a break above 109.65.75 tonight, now we do have out of the US inflation figures which will gauge whether the economy is strong enough for the Fed to stick to its plan of tightening or not. So keep an eye on those figures tonight. This could actually inspire the US on the slightly bull side. Sterling has remained weak since the bearish outside range day, and I still see 128.50 as exposed to the target, which should eventually be reached. Any advances should now find resistance around 130.45 and firm above at 130.80.10. 80.10 around this region here. Gold has remained bullish, purely on the fact that for the third straight day, it has reached a 2-month high, as further threats are exchanged between the United States and also North Korea, which has prompted traders to buy the bullion as a safe haven asset. North Korea still plans to fire 4 intermediate range missiles over Japan to land near the US Pacific Island territory of Guam. Now, as you can see here, the resistance at 96 was respected before and could do so again. However, a break beneath 77 would see a bit of profit taking from the longs bailing and see a move towards 72, but this doesn't look likely. Now, a break above 96 would give further scope towards 1,302 and reassess from there. Wrapping up with oil, well, the market clearly rejects for the second time that level of $50.40. And now with further weakness coming through, I expect to see this support taken out of 48.40 and expose the next target of $46.70.75 and reassess from there. So that wraps up my daily video. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend that's about to commence.